Hey everyone, I'm Crystal Jane and welcome to my channel. I am super excited to do this video because in this video I am showing you how I do my mood board. Mood boards, inspiration boards, dream boards, whatever you want to call them, they basically do the same thing, which is to help manifest your goals. And in this mood board, I'm going to do my 2020 manifestation, all the goals, all the dreams that I want to make reality. I am super into manifestation and anything that has to do with law of attraction, so this is why I think it's really exciting to do this video. Usually people like to do mood boards on poster boards, which is completely fine. You can literally get that at any drugstore, CVS, get a poster board and call it a day. But because I want to have it out in display, which does help when you have it out in the open and not tucked away, because I want to have it out in display in my room, I want to make sure it looks cohesive to the decoration and the decor of my room and make it look really nice and clean. So I ordered a frame on Amazon, and the picture that's already on the frame, I just flip it to the white side and that's where I'm going to put all my pictures on. And if you're doing a manifestation board and you want to do something a little bit more condensed, like doing it monthly or every so often, I suggest doing a cork board, and that's what I used to do in college. So before you go ahead and cut out everything that you see in a magazine that you want to manifest, I suggest write down your goals for the year first, so that way you know and have in mind what you cut out in magazines. You also need to be specific on your mood boards. If there's a specific car that you want, I suggest you putting it on your mood board so you can manifest that exact car. And also keep in mind, no dream is too big or too out of this world, because if you feel like it could happen, whether it's a year or 5 years from now, like it will happen. Like you just have to put it out in the universe. So the specific things that I wanted to manifest, I printed it out from the internet, and then everything else I just found in magazines. So what I wrote in my manifestation journal, I wrote that I want to have a love life that is on the same wavelength as me, something healthy and fun and just beautiful. I want to have a great career. I mean, I have a great career, but I want to make a lot more money. So for my career goals, I want to make a lot more money than I do now, more raises, just more money. I want to be an entrepreneur. I am a freelancer, so I'm already an entrepreneur, but I want to even be more of a boss lady, because there's just so many things that I do want, like having my own brand and making money off of YouTube. I want to have more YouTube followers, more Instagram followers, so that way I'm able to have my own clothing line. I want to just be happy doing fashion and doing what I love, which is fashion, making a lot more money in a positive way. I also wrote miscellaneous things. So I live in a beautiful apartment, but ideally I would have an apartment that I live by myself in a 2-bedroom apartment in New York City, like just something just so extravagant. That's what I want, honestly. I want to have a doorman, floor to ceiling windows. I want to have just a huge space, as huge as New York can get, honestly, and also with modern appliances, because that's a deal breaker for me. Laundry in the building or in my apartment, that would be sweet. I also want to be very healthy and very great shape. I want to have the body that I want. And I wrote that down. I want to have my diabetes under control. It's pretty much in control, but you know, when you have type 1 diabetes, it can go up and down depending on your lifestyle. So I want to be very healthy and very manageable with that. And overall, I just want to be very happy mentally. So, and other miscellaneous things that I want to manifest that are very, I guess, shallow, is it the word, or superficial? Materialistic. All of these are just like negative adjectives, but listen, I don't care. You can put anything on your mood board. If you want it, put it on your mood board. So I want a specific Louis Vuitton purse, but I forgot to print out the specific one, so I just printed out a designer purse that I really want. Since I had so many fashion magazines, it was easier to be more materialistic in my manifestation board, because there was just a lot of designer stuff, and I'm a very girly girl. I like designer items. I have very much so expensive taste. So I did cut a lot of that out, but you don't have to. It doesn't have to be as materialistic. I try to do everything that I want. So it has materialistic items, it has like love and career and just stuff that I honestly do always dream about or want. Okay, so after you write down all your goals, it should be a great guideline for you to cut out everything, and that way you can just stick to what you wrote down and be focused on what you want to manifest. Okay, so I put all of my clippings on to my bed, and I kind of did it in a organized way, but then it got too much, so things are just like scattered around. There's not very much of a group, but I try to keep all like my traveling stuff together and like quotes together and other things together. There was a system to this madness, but kind of got too much, but that's pretty much it. And then here is the picture that came in the frame in Amazon, and it's just a picture of this horse. Not showing that because I'm going to make this board on it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show are my bigger pictures, and these are pretty much what I wanted as like more of a background. These are going to be the first photos that I stick on, and I'm using regular tape, so whatever works for you, glue, tape, whatever works for you, but I'm using tape. So I'm going to tape these background goals, these clippings first, because I do not mind placing other pictures on it because they are so big. And I also try to stick with more aesthetic backgrounds that fit my goals, like this one right here, jet skiing, you know, in the nice blue water. That's something I would love to do and manifest. This is more of an aesthetic piece, but she is in a like beautiful dress with gloves, looking classy and very sophisticated. I would like to manifest that. This Ralph Lauren watercolor is just for background purposes. This Harper's Bazaar clipping, I love Harper's Bazaar, it's my favorite magazine, so would love to manifest any kind of collaboration or working with them in my career. Louis Vuitton, I told you I wanted a specific Louis Vuitton purse, so I put that there. I didn't have a chance to actually print the one that I wanted, but it's more or less, you know, similar to this one, but it's not. I mean, it's similar shape, but I don't want the logo all over it. This, I love her suit. It's kind of how I like to dress for work, manifesting more work opportunities. I have a picture of Rihanna right here because Rihanna's a badass bitch, manifesting her kind of vibe into my life. These nails are honestly, it's just aesthetic purposes. If I needed it, I might not need it, but this is also aesthetic purposes. This says Paris on it, and it's a Balenciaga ad. I think it's a Balenciaga. I forgot what designer it was, but that's pretty much background purposes. This is a travel clipping. I want to manifest more traveling, and this is also a great background piece because it's pretty and it's big. Okay, so basically these are the pictures that I chose for my background, and the other ones are just all the way up there just in case I need it, but I doubt I will. Alright, so the next clippings that I put on my manifestation board are just a few things that all relate to each other. So Krystal Jane, that is obviously me. That's how I am known online as well. It is my brand. So I want my following on Instagram to be even more, to be 10,000 maybe this year, hopefully. And then 100,000 on YouTube. That's what I want to manifest for 2020. I put a House of CB dress because that is my favorite online store, and I really want to do some kind of collaboration with them or just get any free clothes from them. That would be awesome. This quote says, be a style influencer. I want to be a successful influencer, and a successful influencer, in my definition, is someone who reaches a lot of people and honestly influences a lot of people and also gets paid for it. That's pretty successful in my book. Paid or, you know, free merchandise. And then I put this outfit because I do want to have my own line. This is something I would love for me to have in my online store. And then I also put this little "you can" to give me some motivation because I can, and so can you. You can. Alright, so what I added on was my health category. So this is like this one Instagrammer that I'm blanking on her name, but she's like in a lot of like Pretty Little Thing campaigns and Opali. Her body is just freaking perfect, and that's the kind of body I want to manifest. Here's another influencer. Her name is Tori Festa. She's like a Brazilian and Puerto Rican model, and her body is, look at that butt. Her body is just perfect. And then I have Kim Kardashian, because I do look up to her in a sense, because she is just beautiful. She causes controversy. She's a social media queen, but also she's very smart. She's in school to be a lawyer, and a lot of haters were telling her to stay in her own lane, but she's going after what she wants. No dream is too big, and that's very inspiring. And then this other corner, I have like a money corner. So I really do want to save money, save more money. I'm pretty good at saving money, but ever since I moved, I haven't been saving as much as I wanted to, because I've been obviously going out more, spending more. And I also want to be financially free, like forever. I want to be able to spend money and save money and not have to worry about money. I just want to be financially free, buy what I want without having to look at the costs. Then I also added this quote on top because I really love it. It says, "To me, beauty is about confidence and feeling comfortable in your own skin." And that is the kind of attitude that I want, and I do have, but I want to have it even more and stronger and more known in 2020 and from here on out. Okay, so I added more things. So I added this quote right here. It says, "Everything will be so good so soon. Just hang it in there and don't worry about it too much." So yeah, and I just put that like randomly because I thought it'll look fine there. Here I put, "The future is bright," because my future is bright. I want to manifest a beautiful, bright future. I put "style" here because I love fashion, and I honestly do want to do more styling projects. And then I put this right here, this quote, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And everything I want to manifest it in a positive way. So that's why I included that quote. I put my little love section right here, "Believe in true love," with a nice ring, because I do want to get married someday. I put "a love story," because that's what I want to manifest. I put my traveling corner right here. So I put Paris on top of this beautiful island. I believe that's, what is that? Is that somewhere in the Caribbean? Regardless, I would like to go everywhere, so it doesn't really matter as long as I've never been there before. That would be a plus. But I put Paris because I really want to go to Paris. I want to go to Rio. Me and my roommate been talking about going to Brazil. I want to go to Paris again, so it says we'll always have Paris. I put this picture of Amber Scholl's picture of her being bougie with her passport, because I want to look bougie and travel a lot. I put this other little clipping of traveling because, like I said, I really want to travel. And then on this corner up here, I put a quote that says, "It's already yours," because you have to act like you have it. So for the final pieces, I added this clipping of these 90 and early 2000 pop divas. And I know this looks random, but honestly, first of all, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, J-Lo, love them all. But ever since I was younger, I loved all three of them. I used to want to be a singer, and pretty much what they embody and them being icons is something that I aspire to be. And I really look up to J-Lo especially, so that's why I put them on my board. And I love this decade, so. I put, okay, my apartment goals. So I put this beautiful living room picture that is on Sel's Instagram. I love this bedroom. Look at the floor to ceiling windows. That's the kind of windows I want in my New York apartment, and this is in New York. This is also something I printed out, and I want like something spacious and huge, so that's why I put this bedroom pic, because it's huge. I want this beautiful, beautiful kitchen. So nice. I also put a doorman right here. I made the clipping a little bit smaller so that way it can fit. It pretty much covered this background with the trees, the pink trees, but it's poking a little. It's poking. I put this quote right here from Amy Poehler that I found in a magazine, and basically says, female friendships have been key for me in the last couple years in terms of how to find true, deep laughter. And for me, that is so important. Female friendships and laughing and being myself and having a great time. That's what I want to continue on manifesting. I put this vanity right here. I have a beautiful vanity already, but this one's just prettier. I love the chair, and I love the all mirror vanity set with the bookshelves on the side. Put this picture of this Instagrammer that I love. I love her fashion. So I would like to manifest my fashion and me looking like that. So cute at Dior. I put this quote, alchemy symbolizes copper, means love, balance, feminine beauty, and artistic creativity. Love that quote. In this clipping, I want to manifest my own office. This is an office in Cosmo, and I would love to have my own office one day. I work in an open office, so I don't have my own four-wall office. And I also added this third eye in the bottom because I would like to have my third eye wide open and cleansed and clear and just, you know, picking up on those vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I also put this Louis Vuitton because it's so cute. Okay, so this is the final look on my manifestation frame. I hope you guys like it. This is what it looks like with the frame, the silver frame that I got on Amazon. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. So this is where I place my mood board. It's right next to my vanity. Sorry that you can see my umbrella. It looks kind of ratchet, but basically I placed it here, and I always spend a lot of time in front of my vanity. I always spend a lot of time in my room in front of my vanity, and this is like a perfect place where I can always look at my goals and just have it there for decor. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. Remember, these manifestation boards only help you so much. You have to be consistent and actually go after for what you want, and you will get it. So just follow some of the tips and tricks that I've done. If you've never done it before, it should be very easy. And like I said, you don't have to do exactly like me. You can do it on a regular poster board and just get whatever you want to manifest and stick it onto the board and call it a day. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and comment down below what are your 2020 goals, and give my video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.